Welcome to Homework Lib.
Since we want to find side x and we know the opposite angle 144, but we don't know any pair, we don't have a given angle opposite side pair, that's your clue to use the law of cosines. And the law of cosines says that if we're going to begin and end this formula with the pair in question here, which is angle 144 side x, we would use the side x squared equals the other two sides, 12 and 15, minus 2 times those other two sides, times the cosine of the angle. That is the law of cosines. So x is equal to, well, actually, we'll just kind of erase it here, the square root of all of that. So we can go right to the calculator now and make sure your calculator is in degree mode, and we can do the square root of 12 squared plus 15 squared minus 2 times 12 times 15 times the cosine of 144 degrees. Into the nearest tenth, we'd say that's about 25.7. In the second case, we would again have to do law of cosines because we don't know the angle, we don't know any angle of um, the triangle, so then that's always going to be the law of cosines. But if we want to find x, that means we're going to use 25 squared equals. The other two sides don't matter what order they're in, but it'd be 21 squared plus 26 squared minus 2 times 21 times 26 times the cosine of the angle that we don't know. This one takes more work to solving, unlike the first case where we can just square root and that's it. What I'm going to do here is subtract the 21 squared. Okay, so I'm moving that to the left. I'm going to subtract the 26 squared, and then I'll deal with the product afterwards. So 25 squared minus 21 squared minus 26 squared is negative 492. I'm going to do this in the white region. Okay, that's again subtract, subtract, and now this is equal to negative 2 times 21 times 26, and that's negative 1092. That is what that product is, cosine x. So now we can isolate cosine x by dividing both sides by negative 1092. That'll just cancel that out. And negative 492 over negative 1092, the negatives will cancel out, so I'll just leave them out, is about 0.45. But I'm gonna leave this exact right now because the value of x will be equal to the inverse cosine, so I have to take the inverse cosine of both sides, including this ratio, and the inverse cosine of that is about 63.2 to the nearest tenth. Hope that helps.